Hello folks, we're back again, and we're going to play today Rolling Heights. I'm here with Owen from Organic Cardboard, and he's joining me again, as he always does, to play this game for you. So it's been a few months since I played this, and this is Owen's first time, so
it is.
More than likely I'll make some mistakes. In fact, this is our second time with this intro. As we've discovered a few holes in my theory. Oh, we forgot to move these down. So we've got to...
oh, correct. So we do move those down in the setup?
Yeah.
Okay.
So we've already picked our beginning tiles, and the point of this game is to fill this city up with our stuff. And I've got a little housing project going on down here. You can very transparent in our building practices. And and Owen went with a factory, so he's over here for some quick points. You can get points on your initial startup there. So, and you can't see that. There's a lot of angles on here I couldn't show too well. The big deal with this game, the thing that makes it kind of really different and unique, is that you're rolling meeples. So you've got meeples. We're going to toss them into this box. If they land sideways or straight up and down, then they're worth something to you in terms of resources. But we'll roll these until half of them are stood up in some way or another, and then we can choose to keep rolling. If we keep rolling, then we're risking them going on strike and possibly losing.
Pushing them. It's like they're tired, they're trying to sleep, and you're like, I need you to come in for a second shift. And they don't want to do it, and you're like, you're going to lose your job if you don't come in. And they may or may not strike, depending on how well you cajole them, so you have to really shake them for it.
If you bust, you lose half of your resources. It's not as big a deal early on.
Yeah.
You do get like a little token. These tokens here are worth. They're a wild, and they're worth any one of these resources, so they're pretty nice too.
It's funny. They're actually kind of better than your starting meeples in the beginning.
They are. It's the only way to get glass and steel and stuff. So yeah. So we're gonna go ahead. What you do with this? You do this part. They recommend in the rule book. We are going turn by turn, where it's one me and then you. But and here's the little first player. I'm going to start us off so Owen can see how it's played. Show you how it's done.
Now that we know how it's done.
Yeah, but we're going to do this simultaneously. It really speeds it up.
Hey, I got wood.
Oh, you just bragging now.
Yeah.
So I can re-roll these for free because I only got one standing up.
And I'm going to risk it because it's only a benefit for me early in the game because I don't have that many workers to lose. So.
Oh, and it's pushing his luck.
And so this one was sideways. Now I can push it again.
Good.
I would still only lose one worker. It's still a benefit to do it. And now I do lose the one worker. So now it doesn't really matter because these are going to be bonuses. Do I want more wood? Do I want more concrete for later? I'll probably go ahead and get rid of this one and turn it into a wild because it might give me...
Yeah, I busted, so I had to get rid of half of mine and just put a wild there.
And normally, like, whenever we take from these spots that have... they come with these little bonus tokens in the setup, I gain an extra one from this spot. As far as we know in the setup, it didn't say that you don't take it.
Right.
So as far as we could tell, I still took that. Maybe as a bonus for being the second player, they get to choose first, so I got to do that.
Oddly, the bonus tokens have been the weird thing that's kind of hard to do. So I have this sideways. I'm going to cash him in and get my one concrete, and so I don't have a lot of resources to spend right yet.
Oh yeah, I'm going to do that too.
He'll go ahead and get his resources too, and I'll go ahead and take my first turn.
One standing.
So I'm going to buy something. So along one side of this map here, we have all these properties. And these properties are the simpler ones. And then there's more complicated ones here. What you can't see is at the very bottom here are these little bonus tracks. If you pick from down there, there are some. That's how you get these little freebie tiles and stuff. they'll be placed down there depending on which marketplace you buy from. Okay, so it's my turn. I've got one little concrete and my wild resource there to spend. But I've got a home. I've got to build somewhere kind of close to this place, and so that really stinks. I could put other things there. There's a couple of blank spots that give me a little bit of leverage. So, but boy, the stuff to put there's okay. So maybe I'll do this. So I'm gonna buy this property down at the bottom. It costs 1 resource. So I'm just going to cash that in, and I'm getting this thing. It's like a little.
So he's gaining once he completes this, he gets a yellow worker with it.
Yeah, I'll get a yellow worker and 3 points.
And it costs 2 glass and 3 concrete to fully complete it as well.
Yeah, that's what those are. Those are represented by little cubes, and as you build these up, then it'll eventually look like a little city here with all the different colored buildings and stuff. And I get this bonus tile for later.
Yeah, and since Sean, so again, what we're talking about, like, just like where my fingers are at right here, and there's these 2 spots just below us, are the game starts out with a bonus little wild resource that you get to take with it. Now Sean took one of those this turn. So nothing gets replenished, but if one of us takes from one of the other spaces, then these bottom ones become more enticing because you'll add bonus tiles onto it. That's what we got confused about in the beginning. Was when we were their first take of this was that we were adding way too many of those bonus tiles throughout the course of the early part of the game, and I was like, I'm getting way too much stuff for taking that. They really want you to take these bottom tiles. So we figured that out, but that's what's going on there. That's why Sean just got a bonus tile along with that. So these do not move down yet. It's not until the end of the round. So now I have 2 wood to spend and 1 concrete and 2 bonus markers. I could. Oh, I'm so close to being able to finish that factory that I'm working on, but now I'll probably want to do something different. And so I don't want to have to spend extra resources to buy a plan that it's going to cost me a lot. I would like the concrete. I'm going to probably spend my wood pick up something here, and I might just go with this factory. It's tempting to want to go over and get one of the more advanced buildings, but I know it's going to be harder to get it finished. At least these bottom ones are going to give me something to kind of get my engine rolling, get my meeples
rolling. Yeah, these advanced ones, they tend to be just larger projects, a lot more stuff to fill them in, but they'll have a better reward. The rewards are at the bottom of these.
Yeah, you know what? It might be, gosh, it might be stupid. I'm gonna go ahead and spend my 2 wood, and I am gonna take this one down here.
Okay.
So I have to spend 2 because on the advanced side, the ones on the bottom also cost 2 of any resource to get, but I do get a bonus tile with that, so that's nice. And now I can actually complete this. I didn't even realize that until just now. I'm going to place this factory. This is the Ditto distribution factory. Does that come in there? Yeah. And I'm going to place it in this factory spot right over here, and that's going to give me 2 extra points because it just does. Because it says so.
It's prime real estate.
But if I complete that later, I'll be able to get 2 extra meeples as well. Now I'm going to go ahead and cash in my bonus resources then, since I did just pick up an extra one. And my concrete, and my concrete's going to go over here. So I will have just enough at this point. Is that right? Yeah, because I got the bonus from that one. I had a concrete.
So yeah, 4 concrete.
I had a concrete to start off with. I got a bonus from.
Yeah, and you had the 3 they traded in.
Mm-hmm.
They put your little color up at the top, signify that you've completed that. Now you get a little pink fella. You got a little politician. Or is that the executive? Executive.
Yes. Pink fella it is. All right.
So now he's adding a new person to his pool, and first player is moving over to you, sir. Oh, and these things on the side will move down, so we're going to move all these down. Which? Oh, okay. And you picked one.
Yeah,
of
I
those.
did pick one from there.
So that does nothing happens for that. These come down.
Oh, that's where I got that extra. I was like, I was racking my head for a second because now I've got PTSD over the bonus tiles. And I was like, where did I get that extra bonus tiles? Because I risked it earlier. That's what it was. Okay.
You risked it
I was
for
like,
this.
there's only 2 on the table. We're taking too many bonus tiles. No, we're going to it again.
We're doing it
I
wrong.
also got to put my little marker here to show that I did that. Okay, so
Yeah, it's really easy to forget to put your little markers out.
so I got 5. Come on. Pink is okay, so we got a standing gray. We got a sideways pink. I still have less than half. Reroll these. Still got less than half. I just keep re-rolling them. They'll. Oh. Shoot! Come on, guys, wake up! Hey, there we go.
I really wanted one wood.
So now I do not want to re-roll because I would have to lose 2 potentially
Right.
with this one. So now it's already kind of becoming more obvious here. This is my distribution. Two standing, 2 sideways, and I got 1 on his back. He doesn't want to work today. I'm not going to force him to work because then half my crew is going to leave me too.
So I got 1 sideways and 1 standing up. I'm not risking my wood because I think I should not do that. So I'm just going to toss them in there. That gives me 3 concrete to spend. What did you end up with? You got
All of the concrete.
all of the concrete.
And I got 1 wood.
One
And
wood.
then I got the pink on the side, which I'm going to keep over there because I'm saying she is an executive. She's a boss lady.
Yes.
And
She's
so
over there.
I get to trade her in for buying power for the placement of some of whether I'm picking up a new plan or placing the plan in a place that costs.
With the buying power, you can use anything that requires these cubes. There's little cubes that I'm sure you can see just great. Anything that requires these cubes. The only thing you can't use it for is in the commodities, which you can't see, for the commodities, which means you can trade. Normally, you can trade any 2 of these resources for something else. So,
Yeah.
can't do that with it, but you can do all the other stuff.
Now I have to pick something, don't I? So I could use her to buy a another thingy here, like another higher up
It's a
building
different property.
plan. Man, those riveters are high demand over there. I like this one. Now, if I get this one, that means the bonus tiles show up here, so I kind of help Sean out. Sorta.
Could potentially help.
So this one would be one that I could. So I apologize. This couple on the bottom here, the one on the very bottom, I would be able to finish if I get it. And I'm kind of thinking I probably should. I'll give you 1 more meeple. Because the good thing is even if I can't use these resources right away, I can trade them in. I'm probably going to do that. I think I'm going to do this. Okay, so I'm going to take the bricks rubber plant. They don't use American trading anymore. They're the bricks rubber plant. And, so I can get potentially a politician, which is the yellow guys that give you points throughout the game, or I can get another what is it, architect that gives you glass. I do have another factory. Oh man, but there is so we started this game with some in-game scoring tiles, and this one over here does give you 1 point less per building for the
If you're the neighbor, if your neighbor has the most factories in it.
Yeah, for the neighborhood with the most factories.
You're the most likely to do that.
I am likely to do this, but I gain 2 points. So I gain 2 points, lose 2 points, at least for right now.
Right now, you're tying yourself for neighborhoods with the most factories.
I know, and I also kind of want to think about where I want to connect for other stuff later on. That's going to give me stuff.
Yeah, neighborhoods are these whole these sections. There's 6 of them here.
So I could forego those points in order to have like a closer line to something else. I kind of want to do that. I'm just gonna do this for right now. Screw it. I'll do this. Okay, I'll just take it. I'll take the points. I probably should take the points while they're there.
Yeah, so get those points.
I'm gonna go ahead and dump off my concrete then. The 2 buying power that I just used, I used 1 to pick up the building. There was not any buying power there, so I guess I just lose the extra one because I'm just not taking advantage of it. I'm gonna drop my. Why do I keep wanting to think that my concrete goes in there? One of the end game conditions is that we finish up these resources. So for some reason, I'm so used to games that you get the resource and you dump it back to the supply.
Spend it.
Yeah. Okay. And now I lose this wood, don't I?
Why?
Because I can't place it, right? You said
you'll
use it or lose it. Use it or lose it. I'll lose it. All right.
And completing that building gives you 2 points. And you get to pick either a gold or glass people.
I will get a glass one. An architect, so to speak. So he gives you the clear pieces. Okay.
All right. I've got 3 gray to spend, and I've got 2 wilds. I'm going to put my 3 gray up. In fact, I'm going to use all of these resources to complete this building right here. Something like this. You catch these in for glass. And I've built, what was this, a barber shop or something? Lou's Barber Shop. Now part of the Prince umbrella. Say it because I'm purple.
Oh, yeah.
And I get a little gold man.
It's like, where does it say that? Prince umbrella. I'll search for it.
Give me my little gold man.
The politician. So this guy's just going to give Sean points throughout the game every time it gets rolled in.
I get 3 points for finishing that. 2, 3. And I think I forgot to give myself a point. Yeah, there's a point right here for my starting tile too.
Okay.
All right.
Alrighty, so first player. Oh wait, no, we need to shift these down.
Yeah. I didn't buy anything.
You didn't buy a tile, yeah. You don't have to. If you don't, then these also get bonus tiles on them. But then you're gonna get to go first too. So you don't have to buy anything.
No, you don't have to.
Oh, okay.
You can just spend it on. You can do any of the things you can do with your resources, and then it goes.
That makes sense. That's a good strategy. Then now Sean basically like gave himself a bonus tile if he was planning for these bottom ones, which I see good.
Ah, like a genius.
It's like he's a.
It's like I'm a evil genius.
Alright.
Oh wait.
Alright.
Oh.
We've got exactly half.
Oh wow! Right off the go.
I know they're all on the weakest too. So now I have to decide. I think I do want to risk it once. I definitely want to risk it.
You risking it?
Definitely want to risk it because it's beneficial for me too at this point. Ugh. Okay, so one of them got up. So now it's still beneficial for me to risk it.
I'm risking it too here. Oh, that paid off.
So these 2 go away, but now I get 2 bonus tiles. Or I could take my pink away, but then it's going to take away my buying power. I think I'm... What am I trying to finish here?
Got me, bro.
Yeah. If I really want more concrete, she's going to give me buying power. You know, I think I'm just gonna take these two away. Oh wait, no, we don't get two. We only get one.
Yeah, just one.
See, that's where I threw myself off. Oh well, okay.
All right. Okay, so
I still probably would have rested even if I realized that.
I want to cash in mine. I ended up with 3 wood for these guys and 2 concrete. And my little politicians just spinning lies and not doing any good. Nobody no good.
Did you get your point for this?
No, I didn't get any points.
Yeah.
He just laying there like a lazy bastard.
You know, it's very thematic.
Yeah, I know. It's like, wow, it's real politics.
Oh, I guess I'm gonna put this guy back.
All right, so I feel like I need to cash my wood in and build this house. And I could get another politician. Boy, what neighborhood am I building in?
You could get a bunch of. I wonder if that's the better strategy, or just go.
I was
and get
wondering
your glass.
that if I want to, but glass is so useful. I feel like I need a glass.
Plus, it's an extra resource regardless.
So I get 1 point in glass.
All right.
And then I got these 2 gray. I want that housing project. Oh wow, more politicians, really?
Oh yeah, you're gonna go hard in politicians.
I guess so.
So you're gonna get this one.
Yeah, so
Oh,
I'm going to take this one. It's got some invisible property. It takes a lot of wood. It's like some little wooden high rises, but
which now that means there's 2 bonus tiles coming out.
oh yes. Yeah, I'm gonna plop this down.
I thought you were gonna take the bonus tile. Oh, I'm moving these down before I'm supposed to. Okay.
I wish I had. If I had one more resource, I could pop it down. I don't. Best I could do is go here.
This is a bill. Well, it's a bill. It's a home.
I still get 1 point
Yeah.
for it, but I could get 2 points if I had one more resource to spend.
Man, you're gonna be. Those politicians are gonna be working their lives.
This is the Worcester Heights. Worcester Heights. All right, man. What you got going?
So, what if so this is one of the tiles that as one of our in-game conditions. All players lose 1 point per building of yours in the neighborhood with the most factories. What if I have 2 neighborhoods that have an equal number of factories? Do they cancel each other out? Because neither of them has the most, or do they both have the most because they're tied?
I think you'd just pick one.
Because I'm trying to decide where do I want to put my factory at. So, okay. I am going to have to spend a resource. Spend my concrete. That's when it goes back to the supply because I'm buying this spot that I'm going to show you right now. I'm buying the Kickers R&D because I'm just going hard into factories apparently. So cost 2 glass. I can get a blue worker or a glass. So it's either an architect or a riveter. Blue or glass colored.
It says if there's a tie for the neighborhood with the most factories, all tied neighborhoods will lose BP for players.
Fair enough. Yeah. I wasn't sure if I could game it in a way that was gonna. So this is gonna be the losing factory. That's the losing. Don't build over here. So I get 2 points though for putting that down right there.
All right.
For now, we'll be losing points later, but that's okay. Maybe it's not.
Just one for building.
So now I can go ahead and complete that building Because it's 2 glass and a concrete, and I do have 3 bonus tiles now, so I might as well do that.
And that will give you 2 points and either a steel or glass.
It's funny, all these factories I got set up over here. Yeah, I want to go with the blue guy because I feel like the glass is nice. Blues are so valuable, it looks like, in the game. And 2 points, right? Yeah. Okay, so
now we're cleaning up, and those are going to come down.
Oh, I did not have to spend the concrete because I forgot I had my pick worker sitting there.
Power.
So I did still have a concrete left. So I'll just pop it in over here.
Yeah, that's good.
Okay.
All right.
And ditto's distribution.
So now these slide down.
They do slide down.
You get the first player. Pop that in front of your box.
I feel like I'm just chasing these bonus tiles again. I can't help myself.
Go chasing bonuses. All right.
At least it's not a factory this time. Sweet Nan's Bakery. It's not really good.
Now I got a handful of meeples. Give me your resources.
Ooh, I got a standing blue.
Oh wow, that's nice.
Yeah.
I'm still less than half, so I'm gonna roll again. Roll again, my friend. Still, I think I'm at half now. I don't have any good ones though. I'm gonna try again.
Ooh, it's a standing architect.
Oh, that's very close. Why can't I get wood? I'm risking. Are you risking it?
What's your age again?
Changes this.
Sorry, I could not.
It's a man of a certain age comment.
Yeah.
You son. Oh my gosh! That paid off. I can't believe it.
I got everything except for my pink. That's like a really good number to have 7 because the way that the halves were working out, it let me roll a bunch.
All right, so we'll cash ours in. I ended up with 2 concrete, 2 wood, a point, and
so I guess if we start
glass.
getting really short on resources, we would just go in turn order as far as like
Yes.
who gets what.
Well, what you do is use those orange ones because you don't run out of any resource.
Oh, okay, I see.
But it's only if it's empty at the end of the turn.
I got a bunch
So you
of
could
stuff
kind of
around.
empty out and then go back in if you used it to buy things.
Okay, I think I did that right. So I don't have any extra buying power from my meeple. I got a bunch of stuff. What do I want now? I feel like I need to get... I feel like I need stuff that gives you points for every factory that's around. Gain 1 random target, score 2 targets at the end of the game. What the heck does that mean? Gain a random target. Oh, the targets are there's like in-game secret in-game scoring goals. So when I build that, okay. So let's see, double up your scoring. Yeah, this one kind of sucks, anyways.
You only get one of them though. Oh, you get 2 targets at the end.
Right. Yeah.
Wow.
With that particular one.
Yeah, we're looking at this. Oh, you can't see that. We're looking at this card here, which is going to give you more of these target cards. Target cards.
Gears.
These target cards. Oh look, these target cards have little objectives that you can go for at the end of the game, but I haven't even looked at yet.
Oh wow. The Edge Observatory, you lose 1 point for each building within 2 spaces from it, but it's worth 10 points. Gosh, and it's a factory. It's another factory. Man, it's almost like I have a secret goal for factories, but I'll just go ahead and say I do not. I guess they're just very attractive to me. Dang, I almost want to get that. Within two, lose 1 point for each building within 2 spaces. Sheesh. And I have to spend extra. Well, I've got a bunch of resources right now, is why I'm kind of thinking about like how to spend them off. I do have those. I've got 3 of those, and I mean, geez, I can almost build it all in one turn. But I'd also have to pay just to be able to place it. Little slow roll here of the final finish up. It's pretty darn close to getting that done, but I'll give you a couple bonus things here. Maybe you can do something.
No. I've got a total of 5 points. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I've got 3 for my politicians, and I only get to score 1 of these for my stand-up for this tile here. I don't think I get to do it for both meeples. I think I just get to do it once, but that's just 2 more points. And that is the end of the game, and we do final scoring.
Yeah, sheesh. We got it.
So if we look here at these little conditions, all players lose 1 point per building in the neighborhood with the most factories. Mm-hmm. So I lose 3 points. 1, 2, 3, because this is the factory neighborhood, right?
Yeah, and I will as well lose 3 points.
All players score 1 of their buildings in their neighborhoods with the most parks.
Most parks. I see 1 here. I see 1.
So
do you have?
I have 2.
You got 2.
I got 2 over there.
There's 1 over here. There is 1. Just 1, I think, and this one too. Okay, so this is the one with the most parks?
No, unfortunately for me, this is the one with the most parks.
Oh, is it? Oh.
So if I rescore a building, I'm really just getting like 3 points. 1, 2, 3.
Yeah, I guess I'll just get 2 then.
And 5.
I didn't even see that part. Yeah.
5 points per completed set of park, house,
That's going to be confusing. Okay.
factory, and business.
Well, I have at least 2 parks. I have at least 2 homes. I have at least 2 of the businesses, and I do have at least 2 factories.
I think I only have 1 factory, so the most I can get is 5 points. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Yeah, I think I got 10. Chasing you.
Almost slapping me. I think that's it.
Oh, the target.
Oh yeah, our targets. So we pick one of those targets. I think mine is going to be.
Yeah, I don't think this camera's coming in clear enough right here, but this, mine's, I get 1 point per building adjacent to water.
Oh, that's a good one.
Yeah.
I've got 2 points for every yellow guy I have.
I figured you had something like that going on.
2, 4, 6, 8.
I get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I gotta be completed ones, I would imagine. Yeah, 12.
Score the 3 add tiles. Choose one of the targets. Follower players score 1 point for any unused wild tokens. If a player passes 50, they should place an ownership marker on the 50 space as a reminder to add the 50. Oh, so that's how you'd mark it. I couldn't remember how to do that. The player with the most VPs is the winner. Congratulations, you're the winner. You have one.
Got a few of them pots.
Um,
Yeah. I think biggest thing just kind of came down to that first starting position. Really, I think
yeah, I kind of got stuck, and I should have spent the resources to expand out a little faster.
I think it was being afraid of the factories too, because of that first token that makes you. But it seems like the factories are the quickest way to go to get workers.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, like the workers that are going to give you resources, anyways, because they're representing the resource production.
It's pretty interesting the way it played out.
Hmm.
And this video has already gone over 2 hours, so I'll probably skip the angry ape, the angry ape thing. So basically, whoever loses gets to place this ape. Let's see, there he is. Yeah, get to place this ape down on the map. You're going to place him on one of the taller buildings here. So you place him on top. And then the person that lost takes one of the green things, and they got to drop it from up above and try to knock him off. And then I think the ape gets to go and jump onto buildings and break them and stuff too. So.
Yeah. So is it like a separate game of like who gets to win the ape crushing the city?
Yeah.
What it is?
It's like a little mini game.
Yeah.
To play.
Yeah.
And the losing player gets to be the ape, I think. So it makes you feel a little bit better. You get a little bit of revenge.
Yeah. Because I mean, I would imagine like that's first thing you want to do. Smack the table and knock it around.
It's a really beautiful game. I love seeing it at the end of the game when all the buildings are up and stuff. It actually looks really nice. We're gonna stop it. We're already grabbing our phones.
Yeah.
We're ready to take a picture.
I was like, Rowdy said that. I'm like, I gotta remember.
I gotta
remember to take a picture of this.
But I think we're gonna wrap this up right now. Thank you so much for tuning in for this playthrough of one of my favorite games, Rolling Heights.
Rolling Heights.
One of my favorite games from John Clair. It's a really good deal. I've enjoyed this game over and over again every time I play it. So
yeah, it is very neat. I think you're kind of going that politician strategy to see if it worked early on and stuff, and then just got hung up on the production. But
I just got stuck in my corner and stuff.
Yeah, that would have been cool to see though if like you needed just that little extra production, and then but to see if you could get a bunch of politicians early on. Just not
just to get points.
They're not doing anything. They're not putting anything out into the society, but they're making a ton of money off of stocks, and just winning the game of life.
Getting the points.
Yeah, that'd be cool to see.
This game is really cool with more players too, because it cycles these buildings through a lot faster.
Yeah.
So you got a lot more variety in the different buildings.
That seems to be one of the things with these kind of games too, especially where you have goals that are kind of hard to reach. That like the more people, a lot of times the more points the game's going to be.
It keeps the marketplace. It keeps the marketplace moving around, but it also gets a little crowded on the map. So there's a bit of a trade-off.
Yeah, I could see that because the map doesn't get any bigger. Yeah.
But folks, I think that's where we're going to call it. Thank you so much for tuning in. We'll be back with some more playthroughs and other reviews and other fun things to talk about real soon. Until next time, enjoy your games. We'll see you later. Bye.
Bye-bye.